What's up, everybody? Today we are going over 3 mistakes you are making in Warzone 2. As always, please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and join our Discord server. Link is in the description. We play games together. It's a great time. If you're already a subscriber or long-time supporter of the channel, please stick around to the end of the video as I have a message for you. Without further ado, let's get straight into it right here. This is a game I am playing with my real-life friend who, it's his first day ever play. He didn't even play Warzone 1. It's his first day ever playing Warzone. So the players that I'm playing against in this clip are pretty terrible, but the concept still applies, as I see people make this mistake all the time. And I didn't exactly play this perfectly either, but it still outlines the concept that I'm going for. And I just get this first guy here, pretty clueless. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about not armoring up when your only option is to fight, to get out of the situation. So right here, look at my health, right here. Guy's pretty close. He's right around this corner. He shot me from pretty close. I can hear his footsteps coming. So what do I do here? I can't really run back around. I don't have a good secondary weapon. I can't really run back around the direction I was going behind the dumpster because I know he's just going to ego challenge me and shoot me in the back. And again, look, I have about 50 health here. So what can I do? I could go over the wall. Probably not, because I'd have to mantle and do the 30,000 second animation, which again, he would ego chow and kill me. I can't really hide. So my only option here is to fight. And despite that, I see so many players in situations where I'm on the enemy side of this, right? And I crack a player, and then I come around the corner, and they're just stuffing plates in. They're just putting them in. And that's a free kill, right? Your best bet in a lot of these situations is to just take the fight. And as you'll see here, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the fight. And I probably should have canceled my reload there, but it doesn't matter. That guy was pretty terrible, and I end up killing him. But each plate takes about a full second to put in. So you really, and also, maybe you don't know this, you can cancel your armor animation, because sometimes it does seem like you have time to armor, so you'll start armoring, but then you hear him about to ego challenge you. So you want to switch your weapon, and that'll cancel your armor animation and pull out your weapon so you can actually deal with the fight. Second clip right here, a lot of the time I see players not really use their kill streak, or they just kind of throw it away. And kill streaks are very useful, but only in very specific situations, and I'm also guilty of these things too, guys. Like, I will go a whole game with 3 airstrikes in my backpack and not use a single one in multiple scenarios where I should have, right? But this is a situation where I remember to use it, and I use it really well. So my teammate is calming out that car that drove by me, right, on the minimap. My teammate right here, he's saying they're engaging me, and they're driving across the river. I don't know why they're driving away from zone while zone is closing. Again, probably not the best team. We're playing with that guy from earlier that I told you about. So they're going away from zone, and I choose to put the airstrike directly across the river. As I can see on the map here now, I waited, right, until I was kind of sure of the area they were in, and I could tell the area they were in because they got out of the car here. You can see on the mini map where my mouse is. And so I've called the airstrike basically right on the car, and I kind of have to do some funny angling. You do have to kind of like be careful. I don't know how many times I've tried to call an airstrike, and I've like called it on a tree like 5 meters away from me accidentally. So you got to make sure you line up the line of sight correctly. Take a second and do it correctly. But here I'm able to support my team really well and actually get 2 kills with it as they're distracted fighting my teammate. My teammate gets a down, and then my airstrike comes in and cleans up the team wipe, and we don't have to go over there at all. We just walk away like it's nothing. And now here is another clip. So my teammate Lone Wolf here actually is the star of the show, but I want to talk about what I do here, which is go down. Okay, as you'll see, I'm just kind of shooting at my teammate, being an idiot. And we get out here, and I hear a guy coming up behind me, but it's too late. I have a starting pistol, and my aim there was terrible. And but here's what I'm talking about, right? Watch how I move here as I'm down to where the enemy is moving. And this is a pretty good player, I think. So he doesn't just thirst me right away. He recognizes there's 2 other players very close to me that he has to deal with. And a lot of times, if it's a slightly worse player, they'll just immediately thirst you. And maybe not even worse. People walk around with like 6 self-revives in this game. But as you'll see, I kind of move out of the way. You don't know how many times I've downed a player and they just sit there. They just kind of sit there and they complain. Oh, you know, I move out of the way immediately. I'm moving out of the way. I'm using these angles of the boxes here to make myself as hard to get as possible, so my teammates have a chance to get up and do their thing. And as you can see, he actually did thirst one of my teammates over there, because maybe he thought, because he got the 3 downs, that was the guy with the self. But Lone Wolf was the guy with the self, and Lone Wolf actually pulls off an insane 1v1 here with no armor, and gets the kill there, and I'm able to be revived. But probably the main reason I didn't get thirsted there is because I got out of the way. Be sure when you're down, you're getting out of the way. You're paying attention to where the enemy is, where you got shot from, and move out of their line of sight. So this way, instead of, you know, now Lone Wolf has to buy back 3 players, now he only has to buy back 2. And he has me to help him loot up, do contracts, whatever, right? So that's going to be it for today. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I have a message for you, my subscribers, and that is, I am sorry. I am sorry. I know my posting schedule has been terrible. We have a lot of stuff that's come up in my personal life recently. As some of you live way back might know, I have a child recently, and there have been, you know, I don't want to get into it too much, but there have been some complications that have taken a lot of time away and I've had to deal with. And I am going to continue having to deal with, but here's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to be posting some like 30-45 second clips of like some fun I was having every now and then on this game called Combat Arms, my favorite game ever. But in 1 month, I am going to hopefully be able to start uploading every day once again. I am not giving up, guys. I am not giving up. I promise you. I will be back. I will be back to daily uploads. I will be back for daily streaming. Okay, I am going to get a schedule implemented as soon as I can, so please just hang in there. I appreciate all you for hanging in there. I really do. You probably don't know how much it means everything to me, guys. It really does, and I really appreciate you hanging in there with me. So with that said, see you guys in the next one.